Hey everyone, welcome back to Academic Ease. Today we continue our journey into the fascinating world of natural language processing, NLP. So, what exactly is semantic analysis? Well, this is the process where NLP systems try to grasp the meaning of language in a deeper context. You might have seen computers identifying words or parsing grammar, but semantic analysis digs deeper, helping machines understand the relationships between words, the context in which they're used, and how all this connects to the meaning behind the text. There are two types of semantic analysis: lexical semantics. This is where machines focus on individual word meanings and their relationships. For example, recognizing synonyms or antonyms, words that have similar or opposite meanings. Compositional semantics. Here the focus is on how words come together to form larger meanings in phrases and sentences. Let's break it down into some core steps. First, there's named entity recognition, or NER. This is where machines identify specific entities like names, places, or organizations in a text. For example, recognizing Donald Trump as a person or Jakarta as a city. Next up is word sense disambiguation, or WSD. This helps the system figure out which meaning of a word is intended when the word could mean multiple things. Take the word bank, for instance. Are we talking about a financial institution or the side of a river? WSD helps machines understand which one we mean based on context. Finally, we have semantic role labeling, or SRL. This is about figuring out who is doing what to whom. So, if we have a sentence like "the president signed the bill," SRL helps the machine identify the subject, the president, the action, signed, and the object, the bill. All right, now that we have a basic idea of how semantic analysis works, let's look at some real-world examples. Globally, let's consider the conflict between Israel and Palestine. Semantic analysis has been applied to analyze the speeches of leaders and the media coverage surrounding this conflict. By examining the language used, machines can detect sentiment, stance, and underlying intentions, whether leaders are focusing on peace efforts, military actions, or negotiations. In Indonesia, even though the 2024 elections have passed, semantic analysis is still relevant as analysts examine the speeches of the newly elected president. NLP can reveal the key themes emphasized in speeches, such as economic recovery, social welfare, or international diplomacy. Analyzing these speeches helps to understand the direction the country might take under the new leadership. And it's not just about speeches. Semantic analysis can also be used on social media. Think of it as a tool to monitor public sentiment around political events or hot-button issues. For instance, in the aftermath of the Israel-Palestine conflict, NLP can track how public sentiment is shifting over time, both globally and within specific countries, including Indonesia. It helps to detect which narratives are gaining traction, whether people are calling for peace or supporting certain actions by the governments involved. Similarly, in Indonesia, one of the most debated issues right now is the ongoing conflict between the Constitutional Court, or MK, and the Supreme Court, or MA, in the DPR's constitutional bill discussions. This conflict has sparked strong reactions across political circles and the public. By applying semantic analysis to social media posts, comments, and news articles, we can gauge public opinion on this legal clash. Is the public siding with MK or MA? What are their concerns about the implications for the rule of law in Indonesia? Semantic analysis helps us break down these complex discussions into digestible trends and insights. Of course, semantic analysis isn't without its challenges. One of the biggest hurdles is detecting sarcasm or understanding cultural nuances. For instance, imagine a tweet that says, "Oh great, another tax increase, just what we needed." Without a grasp of sarcasm, a machine might misclassify this as positive sentiment. Another challenge is ensuring that bias in the data is minimized. If we rely too heavily on certain media outlets or platforms, we might get skewed results. Balancing data sources is key to getting an accurate picture. There are some fantastic tools out there to help with semantic analysis. Spacey is a popular library for NLP that includes everything from tokenization to named entity recognition. And then there's BERT, a cutting-edge NLP model that understands words in context, making it especially good at tasks like word sense disambiguation. These tools are what power some of the most sophisticated applications we see today, from chatbots to translation services and, of course, political discourse analysis. So, as we can see, semantic analysis is a game changer in the world of NLP. It takes us from simply recognizing words to understanding the deeper meaning behind them. Whether it's analyzing political speeches, social media posts, or even global news, this technology gives us insights into not just what's being said, but why it's being said, and how people feel about it. In our next episode, we'll be diving into machine translation, one of the most practical and powerful applications of NLP that's transforming communication across languages and borders. You won't want to miss it. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Academic Ease for more exciting content on AI, linguistics, and technology.